Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have my friend Laura, who's a regular on my channel.
I'm not a regular.
You are compared to everyone else.
I do this once a year probably.
Anyway, we're going to do a mukbang today. So we'll see how this goes. We've never done it. But yeah, let's get into it. We got some Mexican food from this random Mexican place.
We didn't get it Uber Eats, it's just the packaging. We got it ourselves.
So we got like a fair bit, but I feel like it's not too much.
It's manageable.
Here are these Tapitos, I think they're called. I don't know if you can see, they're like deep fried thingies.
They're like deep fried, it's like a pastry on the outside and inside is like shredded beef. You have to hold it close so you can see better. See? Beautiful.
They look like spring rolls, kind of.
They actually do.
I like spring rolls.
Okay. These are our, well, these aren't nachos. They're actually just called chips on the menu, but they look exactly like nachos, obviously.
Yeah, they're basically like nachos without the meat or veggies or whatever, beans kind of thing. We got some quesadillas. Here they are. They're basically just like Mexican cheese toasties with chili con carne in them.
Yes. Okay, this is the final one. I don't even know what it is. It's a burrito, so I don't know. Oh, this is our salad.
Salad, right.
We got like, it's basically a burrito bowl, but obviously no bowl.
Yeah.
Let's start with
Let's try this one. I've never had one of these.
Remember I had it with corn, like when I was here last year with Sophie. Oh yeah. I was telling some of my friends from uni about this. They asked, is this going to be ASMR mukbang or just normal? And I said it's just going to be normal because we don't have microphones to like do anything.
Imagine. I would feel weird doing ASMR.
Yeah, I would too. Some people just put sound effects, like when they bite, they're like, they make like a noise over it.
These are really yum. I feel like they're also kind of like a sausage roll.
They are.
But like better.
At the end of each thing, we should rate it out of 10.
0 is like, I feel like throwing up if I eat it.
Inedible, yep.
10 is like my favorite meal ever.
Okay.
On another note, I did run club like Wednesday night. It's Friday, by the way. And I was running in like run club that I do each week. There's a faster group and a slower group, and I was running in the fast group. It's basically like all men. I was the only woman in it. And the guy leading it is really tall. He's like 2 meters tall or something. So he's setting a really fast pace. And I actually thought I was going to vomit the whole time. Like actually, I kept doing like those burps.
Oh yeah.
Where you like,
I know
next time it could be that you vomit. And like the whole run, I was just thinking in my head like, don't vomit, don't vomit, don't vomit. It was so bad.
This is why we do not run. Right here. I don't want my form of exercise to be me potentially throwing up every second and setting a pace with someone who is probably not the best person to set the pace with. Why can't you just go like kind of by yourself? Why do you have to be in the group?
You can, but it's fun to like talk to people.
You see, if you're doing something like running, how can you talk and run at the same time? I'd just be like this the whole time panting. Or
you get like used to it. And I have no sympathy in run club because I'll say like at the end of run club, oh, I felt like vomiting. And then one of the replies I got was, oh, sometimes it's really good just to let it out though. And I was like, this comes from people who are experienced in vomiting after running.
When was the last time you had Mexican?
Not in a while actually.
Yeah, I haven't had that either.
I only like get Mexican if I'm really going to get it with someone who's like willing to just share a whole bunch of stuff with me, because then it's way more fun.
Yeah, no, me and Sophie have this thing where whenever we get food out, we always share it because we want to try like all the things, and it's like we have to kind of decide, like say we all want like 4 things or whatever, we're like we can try like 2 things and obviously get each.
It's good because then you can try more stuff.
That's what I was trying to say, but not very well.
And I feel like another good food to do that with is like whenever you have curries and stir fries and stuff.
Yeah.
We did get on Instagram a bunch of questions sent in.
I was gonna let us keep talking when
Oh.
results are there.
Well, we'll ramble on
Range.
anyway.
Yeah. I was gonna like do like a, we're gonna put this in. I was gonna like ask you a life update.
Well-
You could talk about your marathon and promote it. And I was gonna talk about like my volunteering or something.
This is why I get Laura on my channel, because you've always
I
got
have the
ideas. I might just start with the bottom question and work our way up.
Okay.
First one was, what is mukbang? No, but the first real question is, what's your favourite food?
I think my favourite thing ever is like sticky egg pudding, but with caramel sauce. My mum makes it, it's really good. It's probably my favourite.
Wait, let's do favourite sweet and favourite savoury.
Okay, that's sweet. Savoury? Oh, I love samosas. That'd probably be. And like naan bread. Because I love Indian, so that's mine.
My sweet is chocolate porridge with nut butter.
I never knew the chips, of course. I never knew the chips were like this. Like the darker type.
Yeah, they have like both in here apparently. It's not a surprise that I like my chocolate porridge with oats. I recently upgraded it this morning. I added in my new chocolate protein. And now it tastes like cake.
Such an upgrade.
It is though. It's really good.
Okay, that's sweet. What's savoury?
So many options.
You always seem to like your kind of like buckwheat pasta. I always see that on your YouTube. I know that's your
I
favourite.
have like a lot of dishes that are equal, I feel. I like when my dad makes, I don't know, I can't remember the real name. We call it
Real name?
We call it piffle poffle in my family, but it's just like a dumb name. It's called,
Well, describe the dish. What? Like, I don't know what that is at all.
it's like Greek lasagna.
Okay. If you were smart, you would have said your favourite saffron rice.
I like never eat it though. Seriously, the first time I ate it when I was...
I have this thing where I
Please
love,
stop.
like, whenever I, like, in a restaurant, don't know what to get. If there's saffron, I get it, and I send a picture to Safi and be like...
Saffron's always on the menu for places. Cool.
Have you explained on your YouTube before your marathon? Or just on Instagram?
I don't think I have.
Now's your chance. Go.
So, in like 2.5 weeks, I'm doing my first half marathon, and
Hence Run Club.
yeah, I'm running a lot lately, which is like enjoyable but not.
I'm glad you admit that.
Anyway, and I set up like a fundraising page for the run, and the money goes towards Cure for Cystic Fibrosis, which is just like a non-for-profit, right?
Yeah.
Not for profit. Is it non?
Why
No,
do
it's
I
not,
know? I'm
right?
not the one doing the charity.
That raises money like for research into finding a cure, or at least ways to help people with cystic fibrosis. And
yeah, just goes towards like treatment, research, anything like that.
yeah, and so I've set up a page. I'll link it down below so you can go donate if you want to. It would be much appreciated. Even like, honestly, the tiny donation still makes a difference. So
Yeah. I donated for the weekend, if you're wondering.
should we do another question?
Okay.
Like,
I was gonna make you talk
I
more
just had
about.
a really spicy bite. That bite was just like
I didn't
extra.
know if I want to eat this now.
No, it's good.
I was gonna say, talk about like where is the marathon?
Oh yeah,
Where
it's
are
on
you
the
running?
Great Ocean Road. Apparently, it's really...
Like, do they block off like streets? Do you run on the main road next to like the ocean, or like what?
you
like,
run
who
on the
cares?
actual road. They block off the road.
Mm.
And apparently it's quite hilly for the first half. Well, let me wipe my greasy fingers and then open my phone and find a new question. Okay, well the next question, while I get the water,
Oh, actually,
is what are our zodiac signs?
I am
Which
the
is right.
hated two-faced Gemini. Yeah, it's not fun. All these jokes about people born in June being just terrible people. Do you think I'm a terrible Gemini?
Do you want me to answer that?
Okay then.
And I'm like on the cusp, or whatever they say it is, of Libra and Scorpio.
Okay. I don't know much about astrology and zodiacs. I've never gotten into it because I don't want to learn about why I'm a hated person. Why I'm a cold, callous, difficult to get along with specimen.
Like, I know what zodiac sign I am, but yeah, I'm not really interested. Next one is lowest score you've ever gotten on a test. In year 8, I was really, really bad at Chinese and I hated it, so I never like studied forever, and I'd get like 30 or 40% on tests. And the teacher would always still give me a pass anyway. I never understood it. I was like, I don't actually care if I failed, but like I was planning on quitting it, so I didn't bother.
I think like in Cam in year 11, there was one test, it was on the mall, and I just didn't know it, and I think I got like 39%. Just failed. But I dropped Cam and I picked up geography, and then I got a good score, so it was worth it.
I know I like failed one of the method stacks.
Oh yes,
but I can't remember what I got, and it wasn't actually the end of the world.
Why don't we both say our plan for the weekend?
True. Okay, we'll do that. Well, on Sunday we're both going to a birthday party for our friend Gretel, who's been on this channel before. Go watch that video. I'll link it wherever it is.
Videos.
Oh yeah, she was in a few. I can't even speak.
You know what I want to do together? They did a video, which we can also link up here or wherever, about trying British food. Like maybe we should try American. I don't know where to buy it, but it's Gretel's birthday and we're going ice skating.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
She's really good. She's trying to like become like a figure skater, and I'm considering wearing a helmet and like my dental retainer to avoid getting teeth knocked out and like.
What are you doing on Saturday? Well, my voice went weird again. Did you hear that?
Yeah, but I was kind of scraping like my fork and stuff, so not fully. On Saturday at uni, we have to do volunteering.
You have uni?
So, no, I was just saying like, because of
uni.
It's
like as part of uni. Okay.
But it is kind of uni work, so that's towards our hours. So for uni we have to do volunteering, so I'm doing it. I don't know what I'm allowed to say because they gave us like an induction on like social media and what we're allowed to say and not. And I wasn't really listening because I was like, I'm never going to talk about it on social media. And but I won't say the organization, I'll just say it's about like helping children who are disadvantaged. Like there's a playground they all go to, and we just help little kids like 3-year-olds play on it and just supervise them. Or there's another program from the same company. It's not a company, it's like an NGO, where we help them like with like English homework if they're not from English speaking backgrounds. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow.
That's what I got when I first started nutrition. You probably got it too. It's like you cannot offer any advice to anyone about nutrition and all the stuff. I'm like, whoa, pressure.
Oh, like you can't like on YouTube or something?
Anywhere.
Oh, okay. Probably. Oh, well.
Like you're not even supposed to say anything to like friends and family. It's like,
but I feel
that's
like
ridiculous.
I feel like it helps you apply stuff. Like there's so many times where like I might learn some random thing in my degree. I'll be like, that's so cool. Like I know,
tell people.
Like when one of our friends, I won't say her name, but she got burnt a little bit on her hand, like on an oven. And I remember I was like, oh, don't put ice on it. And Gretel said the same. And I learned that at uni. Like, I don't think that's harmful information.
No.
I think it's helpful. Like,
and it's natural when you learn stuff to tell other people because you're like excited about it.
I always say like at the end of the day to my mum, oh, I learned this and this. So.
And honestly, I've been reading and watching everything about nutrition for years, so I think I've already been giving my dad a lot of nutrition advice anyway.
What's your plan for Saturday?
Tomorrow I'm working as an extra in a TV series, apparently.
Oh, interesting. What do you have to like, can you wear whatever in your home? Are they going to
It's like set at a school. So
are you a
school uniform?
Okay.
Yeah.
So no like makeup or anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Must be a high school.
So, well, duh.
I'm just
No,
like, you know how they don't cast age-appropriate characters? Like, say for teenagers, they always do people older, like in their 20s.
Should we do another question? What's the naughtiest thing you did in primary school?
I honestly did nothing. I know that's the most boring answer, and people probably think that I'm lying, but I'm literally not. That was like my peak goody two-shoes days.
I remember when I was in prep. So like one of the only things I can remember at prep. We used to have like placemats that were just like laminated sheets of paper that we'd have on our desks. And we switched classrooms for something, and so I was just sitting at some random girl's desk with her placemat there. And I don't know why, but I just thought I'd draw on it with textures and stuff. So I did, and I got in such big trouble. Well, I don't know how much trouble. At the time, it felt like a lot of trouble. And there was no reasoning behind me drawing on it.
You just felt
I don't know why. It's like so uncharacteristic of me.
It is. The only thing... Sure. The only thing that literally can come to mind, it's so boring, is that I always used to eat like my lunch at recess, and I never wanted to eat my food at lunch, so I never ate anything. And obviously in like primary schools, teachers check on what you eat, make sure you're eating. So my teacher always thought my mum wasn't giving me food, and it wasn't true. And obviously she would give me food, and he wanted to like keep me in at lunchtime because I don't know. And I ran away to chess club, and I joined the chess club. And we never spoke about it again. But that's not naughty, that's just a really boring story. I'm sorry, I don't have something interesting to tell you guys.
Actually related to that, in grade 2 we had the same thing, like you can't throw out your lunch and whatever.
Oh yeah, I always threw mine out. I guess that's it. I was like, I still do that.
Oh, no.
Mum gave me a cheese and Vegemite sandwich, and I just didn't want it that day.
I love cheese and Vegemite. She's given it to me. Come to my primary school when I was in year 2. Anyway.
But it was a like wet day program, so we were inside, so I threw it in the bin, and the teacher like found it in the bin, but she didn't know that I put it in there because it was like a whole sandwich. Well, we got interrupted because the camera stopped, so I don't know how much of that you heard, but basically I threw out my lunch and the teacher found it, and she sat down the whole class until someone would own up to whose lunch it was. And of course I was too scared to say it was me in front of everyone, but I just went home to Mum and like cried about it and felt really guilty, and Mum called up the teacher, so it was me. Okay, this one's from one of our friends, Serena. Did you message her to ask her to say something?
Yes, and she told me, and I was just like, that's not a good question for us.
No, I know, I saw it. I was like, what are we going to say?
That's what I told her, and she's like, you need to think of something. I was like, I don't have anything.
Anyway, the question was, any boyfriends or boy dramas? And honestly, no.
No. None of us have boyfriends. We don't have friends that are boys. I have one friend that's a boy at uni who's gay. Shout out to you, Jacob. He's openly gay, so it's fine. But
tell
like,
him to watch it.
No, I think he's gonna watch it. I'm like, I have confidence in you, Jacob.
Let's find a more appropriate question for us to answer. Do you have a crush on someone?
But also, who is it? The same person?
No. Oh yeah, I looked at her account and I realized I was in front of you.
What's the question?
Do you have a crush on someone?
No. You know who I do love from Arrow? Is Stephen Amell. I don't know if it's pronounced Amell or Amell, but he's really attractive. That was the first time. I've never really had celebrity crushes growing up, and I started watching Arrow like Tuesday. I'm still not done. It's 8 seasons there, and there's like a fair bit, but I also remember.
I don't know if I have any.
I'm the
crushes.
slowest Netflix watcher ever, so that's why I'm still watching. Yeah, and I saw him, I was like, so I will say him.
Oh wait, I do. You know, Enola Holmes. That boy. He's like much younger than us though, so it's not like. But people have celebrity crushes.
Chalamet.
Huh?
Is that him?
Louis Partridge or whatever. Isn't that his name? From Enola Holmes.
Wait, you need to Google it. I heard you were saying Timothy Chalamet, and I was like, Safi, no. Wait, I'm thinking of Little Women. I was thinking of the entirely wrong thing. Okay.
Let me find him.
Henry Cavill was in it, and he's also very attractive. He's also in The Witcher, as well as being, I think he is Sherlock.
See, he's 17, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
People have
I got it
celebrity
wrong,
crushes
guys.
on
I'm
people
sorry,
that are
I
like
made up
10 years
some
older
random.
than them, so
Okay.
I feel like that's...
And mine is like,
you know,
50 or something.
And I saw one of the questions from one of Laura's uni friends was, what do you look for in a relationship?
I don't want someone that has pets unless it's like a bird or a fish or something I can deal with. I'm not a big animal person. They don't like, this is terrible. They can't love the beach because I'm so pale. I just avoid it at all costs. And they can't be a big sport fanatic because I'm not into sport. But that just shows like we'd be the most boring people ever. I'm so boring, and there's your list why. The main things people like, I don't. So yeah.
So for me, I'd say the opposite. I want someone who is into sports, but is smart too. Not like an airhead.
We forgot to rate all this stuff out of 10. This
oh yeah.
Okay. Tasted it up. Look, it was good, but it was a bit uncomfortable. So spicy. So
The
I
spice
would give
wasn't
it.
totally unbearable though.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 6. But it was quite nice. I don't know. I'm pretty harsh. Was
I think
10
it
the
was
best
my
meal ever?
favorite thing from like our whole lunch was the quesadilla.
Okay, the nachos are great. Honestly, the crumbs are always inevitable, so I'm gonna give it an 8.
I think for me, the quesadilla was like an 8. The nachos are like a 7. What about the taquitos, the little sausage roll, spring roll
I
things?
thought I did that at the start.
I don't think we did it at the time.
Okay. 8. This can be 7.
I'd say
That's
the
pretty good, though.
taquitos were like a 6.5, and then this was like a 6.5.
Okay. Why don't we make the next section? Wait, how long is this video going to be? I was about to say
Probably like 20 minutes.
we can
by the
cut
time
out
I
a lot
edit
of the boring stuff, which probably be a lot of it. But I was gonna say we could tell a segment on like funny stories of us as children. Like, I've got so many. I'm weird.
Why
Like,
don't you go first then?
I don't think of the best one. Fine. I think a very like iconic story is my ice cream throw story. So if you don't know what this is, I was on a holiday with like my immediate family of 4. I loved ice cream, as I still do. And
Why do you have to randomly add in that you love ice cream?
just so people know. Anyway, I went after like dinner and I got a triple scoop, which when I was probably like, I don't know how old I was. I really don't. I remember it quite well, so maybe let's just say 12. I have absolutely no idea. I could have been 10, I could have been 16, I don't know. And we were doing like, to get to the ice cream shop, we had to pass this kind of bay. It was like a bridge in between the bay. And we're walking along it on the way home holding the ice cream. And we decided to do like, you know when you skip a stone in the water and see how far, like the further, no, that doesn't make sense. How far it goes. I couldn't think I was either deciding between fast or further, and I was like, no, these are what I want. Anyway, so we did that, and I knew I was gonna lose because I'm not sporty at all, and I was holding the ice cream in my left hand, and I was holding the stone in my right hand. So I was gonna throw it, but I'm left-handed. I think people know from this point there's some impending doom on me and my ice cream. And I was ready to throw it, and I threw with the ice cream hand, and it didn't even go far. I just went there, and as I was releasing it, I was like, no, it was just falling. So yeah, I couldn't, and the first scoop flew in the water. The second went a couple rocks down. The third stayed in the cone, but it went down, so like the actual ice cream itself was against the floor. So I couldn't save any of them, and I lost the competition because obviously I got disqualified for even throwing the stone. And I was very devastated. It's a funny story to tell now, but at the time when most of my family got to all eat their triple scoops and I was just alone with my rock, very sad. But yeah, it's scraping. I'm just getting, if you can't tell, I'm not a very healthy person. I'm avoiding all the lettuce. You can zoom in on the lettuce. You can just see it in the corner. Anyway, you know what we need to do? I'm a bit nervous to this though. Like a yoga challenge part 2. The only thing is, I've lost all my flexibility because I don't dance. Because when we did it, I danced at least the year before.
Yeah, but you actually do yoga.
That's true.
So you're more
But it's still,
experienced than me.
I'm still not like, we don't do those poses in class.
Well, we may as well end it here.
Yeah, before I say any more stories.
We've finished everything. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want like another video with Laura or another video like this or something, comment below. I'm happy to film whatever, really. And please give this video thumbs up
And comment down below and tell us what your favorite cuisine is.
And please also subscribe and turn on notifications so you're notified when I upload a new video every Friday.
And donate to some charity.
Donate in the link below. Thank you in advance. We'll see. Well, I'll see you next week.
I'll see you at some point. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
That was fun.